Hello everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be diving deep into psychogeometry. But in case you are joining us for the first time, you may like to check out our previous videos. We have videos on this very topic. At the beginning, we discussed the concept of psychogeometry. So I would like you to go back and check and then come up and then join us. Today, as you have on the board, you can see we'll be discussing a very important case, that has to do with tangents. So as I said earlier, today we are diving deep into psychogeometry. And we have a question here on the board. And this question is a WAEC-based question. But before we treat this question, I would like us to look at the theorem, the theorem we need to apply to solve this very question. Now, here, this is a theorem. It says that if a straight line touches a cycle from the point of contact, a chord is drawn. The angles which the chord makes with the tangent are equal to the angles in the alternate segments. Now, any straight line that touches a cycle at a point is called a tangent. Now, as you see on the board, I have a tangent, right? And it touches this cycle at a point. Now, from the point of contact, this is the point of contact, a straight line is drawn. This straight line is called a chord. Now, you see, this chord divides this angle into two segments. You have the major segment and the minor segment. Now, from the minor segment, an angle is formed. The chord and the tangent form an angle which I call x1. Now, in the alternate segments, other angles are formed. These angles that are formed are in the alternate segments. Now, if you look at the lines or the chord that form these two angles are also coming from the point of contact. So you can see this is the first chord that forms an angle x3. This is another chord that forms an angle x2. Now, we are saying that x1 is equals to what? X3. Or x1 is equals to x2. So, in a nutshell, when you look at it, basically, what I'm trying to say is this, that you have a cycle, and you have a tangent, and you have a chord. Now, this angle that is formed, the angle that is formed between the chord and the tangent, x1, is also equal to another angle, let's say x2, that is formed in the alternate segment. As long as the chord, one of the chord that forms this second angle, is also from the point of what? Contact. Now, here I will say x1 is equal to what? X2. So that is what this theorem is all about. The theorem is saying if a straight line touches a cycle from a point of contact, from the point of contact, a chord is drawn. The angles which the chord makes, the angles which the chord makes, this chord makes with the tangent, that is this x1, are equal to the angles in the alternate segment. So this angle is in the alternate segment. So x1 is equal to what? X2, and so on and so forth. So we will use this theorem. We'll apply this theorem here. Now, as you see on the board, I have TS is a tangent. You have a tangent here. TS is a tangent to the cycle PQRS. You have a cycle PQRS. If PR is equal to PS, PR is equal to PS, and angle PQR is equal to 117. Angle PQR is equal to 117. Calculate RST. calculate RST, this one. We are meant to find this angle, RST. So how may we find this angle, RST? Now, to find angle RST, there are some theorems we need to apply here first. And the first theorem we'll be applying is to apply, there's a theorem that says the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. That is, this shape is a quadrilateral and it is called a cyclic quadrilateral. Now, these two angles, this and this, they are supplementary, meaning when you sum them, they are equals to what? 180. So I'll call this angle Y. So from that theorem, 117 degrees plus Y is equals to what? 180 degrees. That is, sum of angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. They are what? Supplementary. Now, so I have my Y is equals to 180 minus 117. Now, if you are subtracting 180, if you are subtracting, 117 from 180, you subtract, borrow one, add here, this is 10. You subtract 7 from 10, you have 3. What I left with 7 here. If you subtract 1 from 7, if you subtract 1 from 7, you have 6. So you have 63. So your Y is what? 63. Since your Y is 63. And again, there's also, if you look at this, if you consider this triangle, this very one, is an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle whereby two sides are equal. So if you have an isosceles triangle, two sides must be equal. And if two sides are equal, it also means that the base angles are the same. These base angles are also equal. So in every isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. Now, if you look at this triangle, this is an isosceles triangle. How did I know? When you see double stripes like this, it's telling you that these two sides are what? Equal. And I know that my Y is 63. It means this very one too will be 63. So I have, and so we don't know. So we have a triangle. Now, if I call this 63, this is also 63. You know, now I need to find this side. I will call this side, let's say, P1. So it means P1 plus 63 plus 63 is equals to 180. Now remember that sum of angles in a triangle, sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So if I add these two, 3 plus 3, I have 6. Now 6 plus 6, I have what? 12. So I have P1 plus 126 equals to 180. If you transpose, P1 is equals to 180 degrees minus 126. What do you have? If you subtract, borrow 1 from this is 10. 10, you take, this is 4. Now you are left with what here? 7. You have 54 degrees. Now it means P1 is equals to what? 54 degrees. Now, applying that theorem. Now, look at, this is a tangent. And from the point of contact, a line is drawn. Now, the angle which this chord forms with the tangent is equal to the angle in the what? Alternate segment. Now, this angle is in the alternate segment. So, or opposite segment. So, I will now say, therefore, what? My, what? X is equals to what? 54 degrees. Now, apply that theorem. It means X now is equal to what? 54 degrees. So, since this is 54, this angle is equal to what? 54 degrees. Because, as I said earlier, that when a straight line touches a circle at a point, and from the point of contact, a line is drawn, the angle which that line forms with the tangent is equal to the angle in the what? Alternate what? Segment. So, therefore, X is equal to what? 54 degrees.